Two men recovering after police say they were struck by a drunk driver last night.
It happened on the corner of Prune Street and Columbus Avenue in Medford. News 10's Jessica DeNova tells us why residents in the area say the crosswalk has been a safety hazard for a while.
Saturday night, just after 8, Medford Police, Medford Fire Department, and Mercy Flights were on the corner of Columbus Avenue and Prune Street.
Upon police arrivals, determined that two pedestrians were crossing the roadway near the Woodland Heights Market when they were struck by a vehicle traveling northbound on Columbus.
Medford Police say after failing a field sobriety test, the driver, Benjamin Thurman, faces driving under the influence of intoxicants charges. The suspect now behind bars. The two men trying to cross Columbus Avenue also didn't make it home Saturday night.
Both victims were transported due to the seriousness of their injury, but they're reported to be in stable condition at a local hospital.
Local residents argue the current crosswalk is not enough to keep them safe while trying to make it across Columbus Avenue.
There's only the one street light over there in front of my house, and it's just it's not very well lit up right here. It's just a hazard.
Chris Savage works at Woodland Heights Market and says the crosswalk is more dangerous at night when the only lighting in the area comes from the store sign. He says he hears about close calls from his customers on a daily basis.
We had 3 of them today that came in and said, it's another close call.
Savage admits intoxicated pedestrians and drivers in the area could have something to do with the problem.
We sell a lot of alcohol here, so it's kind of hard to say who's impaired. Like we go with OLCC and whatnot, we follow those guidelines, but there is some impaired pedestrians walking across the street and impaired drivers as well.
Regardless, Savage and other residents say the crosswalk isn't labeled well enough, and talk of necessary changes has grown since Saturday night's accident.
Just a flashing crosswalk would be nice.
Medford Police say it's important to plan ahead if you'll be drinking alcohol. Patrol Sergeant Parks says a cab, designated driver, or walking home are good alternatives to driving drunk. Covering your news, Jessica DeNova, News 10.